Hello my lovelies, it's Mary the Daydream Stitcher. If you're new here, thank you for coming by and checking me out. I'm excited to get to know you. If you're returning, thank you for coming back. It's been a while, it's been almost 6 months. I think my last video was in May, so that's been a while. I don't have any major reasons or excuses, just life, just summertime things, and that's about it. But I'm happy to be back, and I'm excited to show you some of the things that I've been working on. This should be a relatively short video. I don't really have a lot to show, even though I have been stitching every day. So let's get right into it. Today is November 1st. Hope you all had a wonderful Halloween. If you observed that, I know some don't. We did. My youngest went trick-or-treating. My two older kids, they don't do that anymore. They're not into it anymore. They're getting too old. But I really enjoy trick-or-treating, I think almost as much or more than my kids. I just like the walk around the neighborhood and seeing people's homes and, you know, greeting people, seeing all the costumes out. I think it's just a lovely evening, and there's a real sense of community on that evening in the neighborhoods here that we don't see these days a whole lot of. So I really like that. I was laughing last night because a couple of times, you know, I walked up the driveway to look at some decorations closer, and I thought, boy, this is the only time that it's really okay for us to go traipsing up someone's walkway to really look at their, you know, decorations closely as you're walking by on the street. So I kind of like that aspect of it. So I've actually had a few finishes since my last video, which of course, true to form, most of them I don't have with me. However, they are posted on my Instagram. You're welcome to go over and see me on Instagram, Daydream Stitcher over there. And I will try to do a finish type of mini parade at the end of the year in another month or so. So stay tuned for that, and I will show my finishes on a video format. I do have a couple of finishes to show you on here, so all is not lost. And again, these have been posted to my Instagram. So on I had a birthday a couple of days ago, and thank you for all of the birthday wishes that I heard from many of you. Remembered and thought of me and wished me a happy birthday, and I appreciate that so much. It made me feel really good. Thank you. I had a great weekend. This was one of my finishes, and actually I finished it, I believe, on my birthday. So this one isn't that cute? That is Summer Treehouse, or Treehouse of Summer. I've seen it both ways, by Soda Stitch. And this is stitched on 32 count Lugana in the colorway Nessie from Picture This Plus. And this pattern was loaned to me by my good friend Amber of Rogue Mama Stitches. Thank you again, Amber. And at the time it was out of print, but Young has gone, the designer of Soda Stitch, she has gone back on Etsy, and she has included those patterns back up on Etsy because I think a lot of people were asking for them. I know I was. So I do plan to stitch all of the seasons, and I'm really happy that I can say I have at least one season finished. And then I'm going to show this one. So this is part of a round robin. I don't know that I've talked about it on my channel before, but the other ladies have certainly been talking about it on their channels, and they've been showing some of their stitching and on Instagram as well. So I was honored to be asked to be part of a round robin with 5 other amazing women and stitchers. It is Maggie of Kitschy Whips, Amber of Rogue Mama Stitches, Jamie of Teeny Weeny Stitches, Bernadette of Burn Stitches, and Jordan of Tattooed Stitcher. And they invited me to be part of this round robin that they're stitching of Soda Stitch. And it's Pinup Girls, which is this, I'm going to insert the picture here. It's this picture. And the way it works is that we each stitch one girl and then send that piece of fabric on to the next person in the circle, and they stitch the next girl and send it on, and so on and so forth. And we end up with our piece back that we did the first girl on, and all of the other girls are stitched by our friends. So we each get to stitch all of the girls, all the different girls, and then we get one piece back that has our stitching of our friends. And I'm enjoying it so much. I love seeing the fabric choices that people choose, and I love seeing the the people, you know, everyone's stitching. That is so beautiful. Everyone is such a neat stitcher besides myself. But this is Jordan's piece actually right here. Let me show you what Jordan's piece is looking like. And so as you can see, we've stitched our names at the bottom. Hopefully I'm not muting myself by hiding behind this, but you could see that this is Jordan, and then Bernadette, and then Jamie, and then myself stitched this last one. And technically this is a finish, but I realized I posted this on Instagram the other day, yesterday as a matter of fact, as a finish, and I had to take it right back down because as soon as I posted it, the picture, I looked at it and I realized that I haven't finished the back stitching. I haven't finished the back stitching on her cheeks. So her mouth is missing and the back stitching on her cheeks to define them. So I just have to put those in. Literally, I think it's like 3 or 4 stitches. Well, I don't know, whatever. 5, 6 stitches, back stitches, and then it is complete, and it will be ready to send on to Maggie, who's the next one in the lineup. Speaking of my birthday, I did have a birthday start, which was this pattern. This is called Autumn Season by Imaginating, and it is designed by Sandra Cosolino. And I was trying to decide on a birthday start, and my daughter, my 11-year-old daughter, chose this one. She looked out of my stash and she chose this one. And so I thought it was a really good choice. I'm just stitching it on a white Lugana in a 32 count 2/2. I only stitched on it for a couple of hours on my birthday, and that's as far as I got. I did do some Halloween stitching in October. I stitched on the Headless Horseman, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow from Glendon Place, which looks like this. And I don't have it. I don't know where it is today, of course, but last week actually, I was stitching on it and I took it out of the Q-snap for some reason, and I was running off I had a concert with my orchestra, and I was getting ready and I was running off, and it was like laying on the end table, and I thought, oh boy, like I don't think I want that laying there. I don't know that it's safe. So I grabbed it and I stuffed it somewhere else, and I don't remember where I stuffed it. So I don't know where that is. I don't have it to show you. Again, my progress is on Instagram if anyone's interested. I mostly worked on the border this time that I had it out. And then on Halloween, I actually started a new Halloween piece. This is from Frosted Pumpkin. This is, I think it's wanting to focus on my face. This is called Midnight Way, which is a real cutesy little town square, little main street kind of ghosts and witches and things. And so I've had this PDF pattern for years, I think since it came out, and I've always wanted to start it and never did. And so there it is. And this is stitched on Pansy from Picture This Plus on a 32 count with the called for DMCs. And then I just have one more thing to show that I stitched on. Well, actually, take that back. Yes, one more thing. I guess it's not the thought that counts, right? When you haven't actually stitched something. So I worked a little bit on my giant Harry Potter last month because I always get in a Harry Potter mood around Halloween time. And so here's where I am. Let's see if I can hold up the whole thing. Yeah. So what I worked on this month, I think since I've last shown this, is these parts here. I worked on these characters. Moaning Myrtle, that's Draco Malfoy without the hair. One of his henchmen, I can't remember off the top of my head. Is it Crab? Crab and Goyle? I want to say Doyle or Crab and Doyle or Goyle. It's been a while actually since I've seen and read this. One of the Patronus, the Stag, a Dementor, starting Expecto Patronus here, and then this, which I'm not really sure what that is. Is it a maze? Is it some kind of, I don't really know. So if you know, let me know. I was trying to find like a chart that shows what's what, because there's a couple of elements on here that I'm not really positive what it is, including that one. but I haven't been able to find like a definitive listing of what the intention is. So I'm sorry about the dog barking. That's my dog. I wish I could say it was a neighbor's dog, but I think one of the neighbors is out, and so he got outside and he's barking away. So like I said, that's it for my stitching, and I want to show you some birthday kindness that I received in the mail from my friend Amanda, Lucky Chance Stitcher. If you know of her, you love her, I am sure. She's wonderful, and Amanda and I have known each other for a while. It's been years. I'd have to go back and look, but we have been, online Stitchy buddies for some time, and she very kindly reached out to me and let me know that she was sending me some goodies for my birthday, and they came well ahead of time, and I'm so excited about them. She sent me these 2 Jim Shore ornaments. Let's see if I can get them up without the glare. The snowman and the kitty cat, which I'm pretty sure that Amanda has stitched both of these ornaments. I know for sure she stitched this one, and she did a nice tutorial on her YouTube channel at Lucky Chance Stitcher about how to finish an ornament, and she used this particular kitty cat ornament. So I love those. They're so cute, and I'm really excited. And those are both by Mill Hill. Those kits, they're a complete kit with the floss and the beads, and I'll put it back in the plastic, but you can see that. And 123 Stitch did handwrite a note from Amanda for about happy birthday, so that was fun to know that they do that they will handwrite those notes on there. I think that's it. Like I said, I'm trying to keep it short. I just wanted to kind of dip my toe back into the water, say hi, say happy fall. Hope you all are well, and I will hopefully be back again sooner than later. Thanks for watching. Happy stitching!